G'day and welcome back to the channel. After checking out beautiful Lake Argyle, it was time for us to sadly say goodbye to Western Australia after almost a year. We've now crossed the border into the Northern Territory, where we've watched the landscape change from rugged rock formations to the tropical lush greens that the top end's known for. We've been treated with some absolute stunner-free camps, and now we're on our way to Litchfield National Park. So feel free to sit down, grab a coffee and join us on this Northern Territory adventure. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button so we can keep doing what we do. Alrighty, first on our Litchfield list is the upper Cascades.
Yeah.
The lower one's closed, which is unfortunate, but
it's bloody hot. It's like 1 o'clock and we don't usually hike at this time because we've usually got the dogs, so we try to get up early and do it, but it's hot and it's just that little bit more humid here, so and we haven't had lunch. We are not people that can hike without eating, so we're doing pretty well. But
yeah, I'm feeling pretty crap.
yeah, it's pretty hot, so we'll go have a swim and then maybe head to camp after that, I reckon.
Okay. So the pool is closed apparently to lower Cascades, but I think the track's sort of open. We've seen a couple other people go down there. It's just really overgrown at the moment. So
yeah, bit of a mess, but
try to find our way down.
so cool. I think it's a water monitor, I'm pretty sure.
Someone's not used to walking without shoes on. Well, that's the Cascades done. That was
very cool.
Very cool, yeah.
Like the upper Cascades was cool. We
First
got ourselves for a bit, and then like the lower Cascades was just, it felt like a completely different walk. It was so cool.
First impressions of the upper Cascades when you get there aren't very good, but once you sort of venture down further towards the falls, you can find your own sort of spot, and it's really cool. But no, we go next one, Wangy.
Camp first, lunch.
Camp first, lunch, noodles, and then some Wangy.
So we have set up camp at Wangy Falls Campground, had a little lunch, refueled, and now we're ready to hit Wangy Falls. So there's a 3K hike around the top, but we don't know if we're going to do that. We'll see.
I'm chafing, so I don't think so.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, Wangi Falls is cool, but very touristy, which is obviously to be expected. So we weren't going to do the hike because I could not be bothered, but I changed my mind. So we got to the treetop part, and it's only another 800 metres to go to the top of the falls. So what?
So we are doing the walk. Wyatt's back there somewhere putting his shoes on. I've had to leave him because he won't stop farting, and it's disgusting, but onwards. To be honest, I like this walk. Ow, sorry, minus that. I like this walk better than the falls.
There's actually a walk that comes off of this. There's a few different things. It's a 39-kilometre walk that you obviously do over a few days. That looks like it'd be awesome fun.
Yeah, love to do something like that if we're prepared.
Yeah, one thing we've said we'll do when we get home and get a bit more prepared, get ourselves ready, is the Lower Pinta Trail. Yeah. So over near the West Max, and spend I think they recommend about 10 to 14 days to do that. Yeah.
You go to like all your little stations for your ration packs.
Yeah, that's well, that's on the bucket list to do next, eh?
Yeah.
Well, we've had I was going to say we've had a lovely day, but I just got shit on by a bird. And pissed, I think. I felt something wet, and yeah, there's poo on me.
Yuck.
No, apart from that minor little setback, we've had a fantastic first day in Litchfield.
Day.
Yeah, it's been a big day.
Big day. We're a bit tired, but it's alright. We're gonna...
Yeah, it's beer o'clock, so we are going to crack open a ginger beer together, play a couple games, and enjoy the evening. So, yeah, we'll sign off for tonight. We'll see you in the morning.
But no. Up at a somewhat decent time today. We have got 4 things on the list today. First one is a waterfall that I cannot say the name of. Can you say it?
I don't know, it starts with T and J.
We'll put the name on the screen because we can't remember it. But yeah, see how this one goes. I think it's what, 2.7 k's?
Yeah, I think that's return as well. And
yeah.
It's, what is it, like 9 o'clock, and
yeah,
us and one other person here in the car park.
Yeah,
so.
Which is nice for a change. So
yeah, compared to the last few ones we've done, that one's been packed.
Yes, should be good.
You can do it.
Yeah, maybe.
Slow down, I'm falling behind.
Okay.
This isn't doing the chafing between my legs any better though. So we've just come out on the four-wheel drive track, and the first thing we're checking off is the Wyatt Homestead.
Yeah, bit of a fun four-wheel drive track.
Yeah, but yeah, go show them how small the
It was
veranda
obviously
is.
designed for people like me.
Yep. How do people do that? That's not what you expect. Anyway, let's go have a little look-see, shall we? Alrighty, 2 hikes for the day done. The one we can't say, and still can't say, Teba or something like that, was actually fantastic. It's not very popular. We were up there with another couple and no one came for an hour. We just got to sit in the pool and had a lovely chat with them, so that was fantastic. Tolma Falls, it's alright to have a look at. I would miss it again, I'm not too phased. But we've made it to camp, and now we are doing the hike that's just next to our camp. Try and watch my feet at the same time as I walk. Which is, do you know how to say this one?
It's called Sandy Creek, isn't it?
It's called Sandy Creek, but it starts with like a TJ or something again, so we'll probably put that one on the screen as well, because we can't say any of the names around here. But this one should be pretty good, and that's
last one for the day.
Last one for the day.
Glistening.
Forever waiting for you, aren't I?
I've got little legs, and I've got the backpack, which is a rarity.
For once.
Yeah, well, it's weighing me down. Found another little friend. Oh, I love them.
He's much bigger.
Yeah, very big. So that hike was another great one. I think the highlight was seeing that goanna, and we actually watched it vomit up a yabby, so that was kind of interesting, but pretty cool. That was one of our favourites, but so far we probably reckon Cascades is definitely up there. It's a bit of a controversial spot. I think people either love it or hate it, but we definitely loved it. We're set up at the Sandy Creek campground, which is a really nice, quiet campground. There's hardly anybody here either, which is great. But we're going to get the fire going. We're going to cook some steak, and Wyatt has made up some dough to cook some bread as well, so we'll pop that in the camp oven and have a little feast.
Have a bloody gander at me bread. The old bread logs are dusted, ready to go in. We'll get some coals on that bad boy. Well, last night the bread took a little bit longer than we thought it would.
We didn't get the fire on early enough.
I reckon it took about 3 hours to cook that bread.
It was good
so
though.
Yeah, hence why you didn't see the end product. Anyway, we've gotten up this morning. We've done the last few things that were on our Litchfield list, which what were they? Bully Rock Holes
and Farms Falls,
which are right next to each other. So yeah, that's Litchfield basically done now, or it is done.
Yeah. We'll pop, we'll write on the screen our favourites.
Yeah.
From most favourite to least favourite.
But
We liked the park. It was beautiful, but it was very, very, very touristy.
Very touristy.
Most things pretty much 2-wheel drive, easy to access, not hard hikes or anything. So a lot of day use areas. So a lot of people were, at all of the attractions. even the hiking paths, some of them, they were like, you know, concrete.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel like
Didn't
what
feel
we're
like
used to.
Didn't feel like a national park in a lot of parts
Kind
of
of
it.
like a botanical gardens or something.
Yeah, so that sort of took away from it.
It was beautiful though.
Which is probably why we liked some of those other ones like the Cascades and stuff like that, because it was what we're used to.
A bit more of an adventure and a bit more to yourself.
And yeah, those ones are a bit quieter. Like some of the ones we got down to this morning there was 50, 60 people there.
And it doesn't, we were early, it doesn't matter how early you go, they're just always busy, so not our thing. But it was beautiful though, and really glad we did it.
But all in all, we liked Litchfield, didn't we?
It was really pretty.
You can probably do it in 2 days if you want. We did 3 days, but that included going down to the 4-drive area and some of those better parts.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll leave it there and see you next time.